For over 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you the very best selling, marketing, and business building strategies to keep your business thriving. Get ready to experience the success you've been searching for. Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Tom Ferry Show, episode 88. Thank you so much for all the comments and sharing episode 87 about getting organized and saving time. Today, I want to plant some seeds about the month of December as you start thinking about your holiday marketing plan. That's right, your holiday marketing plan, so check it out. Let's brainstorm. I just have some questions for you, and then I'll offer some little nuggets and some snowflakes and some ideas that could absolutely help you and enhance your marketing plan to get you more appointments and more opportunities, whether it's in the month of December or, of course, going into January and February. We want to make that pipeline really big, so let's brainstorm. The first question I would ask you is, are you going to send a gift to anybody, right, for the holidays? So, A, are you going to send them to people that are under contract? That's always someone you should be thinking about, my active listings, my active pendings. What am I going to do and how am I going to deliver it? So, what are you going to do and how will you deliver it? Then, are you going to send something to your best referral sources? I think the answer is yes. And again, what are you going to send them and how are you going to deliver it? How are you going to make the delivery meaningful and special? You know, someone that's sending you a bunch of referrals deserves that special something, that special touch that lets them know how important they are to you in your relationship and your business. And then the third one is, what about to your partners, your lender, your escrow, your title rep, your broker manager, your attorney, your termite guy, like all the people that I know, you may, oh, they should be sending me gifts because I send them so much money. Let's not be selfish. It's the holidays. How are you going to thank those people? What are you going to do to have them know how important they are to you, your customers, your real estate hub, to make your business better? I always think that's a good idea. And then D, to your best, 2015, 2016 clients, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Now, I know as you're watching this, maybe it's the end of October, maybe it's the beginning of November, and I hope I'm not catching you by surprise, but if we don't start taking action on this now, it's not going to happen, and we're going to miss the magic of the holidays and an opportunity to share and connect and plant that seed and, dare I say, activate your woman. Now, whoa, this could get a little crazy. I believe that every great business has a great woman. You with me on this? Now you're going, Ferry, where are you going with this? Word of mouth advertising network. Woman. Every great business that does well, Marnie over here is dying. It has a great woman, a word of mouth advertising network. This is your word of mouth advertising network. What will you do for them to make them feel special, to have them know how important they are to you and your business? Now, the second one, number 2, is, am I planning to do any events? I'm a big fan of holiday parties for your clients. You may bypass this and just do this one instead. I have clients in the month of December in Phoenix, Arizona that will do mega open houses, bring in snow, Santa Claus, whatever it takes, especially if it's in your geographic farm. Now, for all my friends in the Northeast, you're like, really, Ferry, bringing in the snow? We're going to have the snow for my friends in Minnesota, for my friends in Toronto, for my friends in Manitoba. I know, but for those Southwest people, or maybe my peeps in Texas or down in Florida, that might be a really fun idea, an event that you get to stand up in front of everybody and connect and be that real estate hub in your marketplace. So I always ask myself when doing an event, what's the theme, right? Is it the holidays, but is it charity? Is it giving back? Is it who are we grateful for? Is it just family? Is it just love? What's the theme? And then who's involved? Am I going to have my lender partner there, my escrow partner there? All the people that are involved in all my real estate transactions, are my teammates going to be involved? Maybe it's something that 5 or 6 of you in the office do together to get a whole bunch of people together to celebrate home ownership, to celebrate the holidays. It's entirely up to you. Will there be prizes and surprises? Prizes, hey, we're going to give away 3 iPads for fun, or is Santa going to show up, as an example? Entirely up to you. And then what's the ideal location? I've had clients do it at their homes. I've had clients go to, their favorite restaurant. But what I know is this: if we're sitting here right now at the end of October, or the beginning of November, and we're not thinking about this right now, it's going to go by just like that, and you're going to miss an opportunity. See, with this one, I'd invite all of your best leads to come check it out. I'd invite all of your past clients, all your sphere, all my partners, because I want them to experience all of us together in our business and celebrate the holidays. And listen, there's no question more referrals always come out of that. So let me give you some more ideas to think about. You ready? What about marketing content with the goal to create some appointments in January and February as an example? So I just wrote down a couple different ideas, things that you should be thinking about. If you go back into the archives at tomferry.com, there's 800 gazillion marketing ideas. But as I think about going into the month of December, I think to myself, this one, thinking about selling in 2017, right? Click this link here, remember Calendly from last week, and let's schedule an appointment to talk about it in the middle of January. And let people start thinking about it later. And watch how many appointments you get booked. Want to know the value of your home in early January 17th? If you're in the U.S. market, ready? Curious about the value of your home after the election? Curious about the home after the election? Click here and let's schedule a time to talk about it in the beginning of January. What a beautiful thing you can do to start setting up those appointments and opportunities right there in the future. Obviously, 8 reasons to sell your home during the holidays. You probably need to get that one out as soon as this show ends to make sure that the percentage of people in your database, all the seller leads you've generated so far this year, they should see that on email. It should go out via Facebook. It should be on Instagram. Every channel you want to all of your seller leads, but also to everyone inside your geographic farm and to your database, right? Let's start telling people the truth that during those holiday months, very few homes are on the market. A lot of people don't want to do it, but the ones that do end up selling because there's a lot of buyers coming into the marketplace that have to buy in a short window of time. You know your market certainly better than I. Use that information and educate those customers. Then, of course, C, just another idea. Tell me you're going to do your map of all of your transactions and maybe send it out in the month of December saying, we just want to express our gratitude and appreciation because we were able to help 35 families buy and sell so far in 2016. Happy holidays. And thank you. And maybe you're the kind of person back over here where you're going to do a donation on behalf of the 35 people. Maybe something that makes your heart sing. Maybe you're going to help your church or people in need. Listen, a lot of us, you're making a lot of money right now. Maybe this is a chance for you to share, if you will, where your heart really is for your community. Just another idea for you to think about. But cannot stress enough to you the importance of this map, which is just simply Google, right? Take an Excel spreadsheet of every transaction you've done, all the addresses, upload into Google and get that map, and then take it to your marketing department and say, can you convert this into something that's beautiful, that I can maybe add some Zillow reviews of what customers are saying, and on the back, it just says Happy Holidays. Now, while we're talking about marketing, could you go back over here just for a second really fast, Taz? I cannot stress to you enough, my dear friend, big shout out to Dan Williams, Chief Revenue Officer of 3 Day Blinds, and Jeff Campbell, CEO of Geographic Farm. They have shared with us for years that in the months of October, November, December, January, February, March, even the month of April, they have tested on television. They have tested in print. They have tested in digital, in every way, shape, or form. Something around the holidays to trigger a better response in their marketing. Now, Dan, running 3 Day Blinds, would tell you, we tested Santa, we tested, Rudolph, we tested Christmas trees, and the one thing that got more clicks, that got more open rates, that created a better response was a snowflake. And that could be arguably the single worst snowflake ever created, but since they're all different, that's my version. So, think about slapping a snowflake on everything you do in November, December, January, February, March, April. And by the way, as you're watching this now and you see ads on Facebook, you see ads on television, start watching for snowflakes. You're going to freak out. Victoria's Secrets, all snowflakes, snowflakes, snowflakes. None of that stuff, my friends, is by default. It's all by design. So put a snowflake on it, hashtag snowflake. So back over here, one last one. This is something that I actually shared recently in a live seminar. I was talking about doing Facebook Live mentions. And I was telling people that I would be doing Facebook Live mentions all the time, especially through the holidays. Happy holidays. Just want to reach out and tell you that, for all my friends, for all my business partners, for all the people that have helped me and all the people that have given me the opportunity to serve them, just want to say thank you and happy holidays. Always a good idea. But I did something recently, and I want you to play with this, right? Imagine in your marketing something to the effect of, are you looking for something fun to share while you're with your friends and family and you're goofing around over the holidays? The one thing you and I both know is this. What is the one question you get more than anything else? Hey, you're in real estate. How's the market? Well, you and I both know what people really want to know is what's the value of their home? I told my clients recently, you should do a Facebook Live mention saying, the number one question I receive is how's the market? And I have a free home valuation tool on my website. If you just click the link above or below, you can go find out the value of your home. Play a game at your next cocktail party. Play a game with your friends and have them go there and let's start guessing home values. And I don't know, the winner gets a glass of wine, right? Something fun. The point is simply this, my friends. There's so many ways and so many things you can do that create opportunities and appointments in terms of marketing that is soft, not just making phone calls or going after expireds, which, oh my goodness, little side note rant. What happens in November, December, January, especially if you're in the US with sort of the malaise of the high end or just the craziness of this, the crazy presidential election? More expireds, more cancels, more withdrawals than we've seen in quite some time. So I'd probably add a little bonus on here. I really want to be thinking about how I'm marketing to expireds right now as a big opportunity to create more huge listing opportunities in the first quarter of next year. So I hope you found this valuable. Kind of a short video, but just really wanted to get your mind thinking early enough to make sure that you're maximizing your referral opportunities and creating lots of goodwill in your database, with your customers, with your partners, inside your business. This is the time, my friends, and if you don't plan it now and you don't organize it now, it's never going to happen. So, if you're sitting with a bunch of your friends, if you're watching this in a sales meeting, as soon as this ends, maybe there should be a little brainstorming session. If you're watching this amongst your team, absolutely do a brainstorming session. And if you're watching this on a train by yourself, go to Evernote or Trello and let's create a project called Holiday Marketing and get to work. Thanks so much for watching. Give me some comments below. I want to know, by the way, I think this would be fun. I want to know two things. How's the month of December for you, generally, historically, in your business? How's the month of December historically in your business? I want to see it in the comments, on YouTube, on my blog, and of course on Facebook. Remember, always your strategy matters, and now more than ever, Snowflakes absolutely rule. Thanks for watching. If you love what you're seeing here, then click the button below to join our online community absolutely free. Thanks so much.